You saved up your money. You did your research. You walked into that used car dealership feeling ready and confident. But here's the truth. Most first-time buyers walk out of dealerships having paid hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars more than they should have. Not because they were dumb, but because they didn't know what to look for. In this video, I'm going to expose the 5 biggest lies used car dealers are still telling buyers in 2026. And more importantly, exactly what you should say and do when they try it on you. So let's get right into it. Let's start with the first lie. And honestly, it's the one you'll hear the moment you ask about the price. The salesman looks you in the eye and says, "Sir, we bought this car at auction last week. We're literally making zero on this. This is already our best price. Don't believe it for a second. Here's the reality. Dealerships track every single cost. What they paid at auction, what they spent on detailing, what repairs were done. They build profit into every sticker price. Always. That's how they stay in business. Here's a real example. In 2025, a buyer in Texas was told a 2020 Honda Civic was priced at cost, $18,500. He walked away, checked the car's auction history using a VIN lookup tool, and found the dealer had bought it for just $13,200 3 weeks earlier. So what should you do? Simple. Always research the fair market value of any car before you step inside. Use tools like Edmunds, KBB, or Car Gurus. Walk in knowing the number, and when they say it's their bottom price, you say, according to Edmunds, comparable cars are listed for this amount. Can you get closer to that? Knowledge kills this lie instantly. Now, the second lie is one that could cost you thousands of dollars in hidden repairs, and most buyers never see it coming. You ask for the vehicle history report. They wave their hand and say, "Oh, we already checked it. It's totally clean. No accidents, one owner, great shape." And then they try to move on. Fast. Here's the lie inside the lie. Even if they show you a Carfax report, Carfax is not complete. It only shows reported incidents. A car can have serious frame damage, flood damage, or major engine work, and none of it appears if it was never officially reported. Real example, a buyer in Florida purchased a 2019 Toyota Camry. The Carfax was clean. 2 months later, the car developed serious electrical problems. A mechanic discovered signs of water damage consistent with flood exposure. The car had been in an area hit by Hurricane Ian, but it was never reported. What should you do? Always get an independent pre-purchase inspection. Spend $100 to $150 at a trusted mechanic before you sign anything. Also run the VIN through the National Motor Vehicle Title Information System. It catches title issues that Carfax simply misses. Remember, a clean Carfax does not mean a clean car. The third lie is especially dangerous if you're a first-time buyer with limited credit history, and it hits you right where it hurts. Your wallet. The dealer leans forward and says, "Look, I'm going to be honest with you. Your credit isn't perfect, but I went to bat for you with our lenders and got you approved. If you go to a bank, they will turn you down." What they don't tell you is that dealerships mark up interest rates. A lender approves you at 7%, the dealer tells you it's 11%. That difference is pure profit for them. We're talking thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. Real example. A 24-year-old buyer in Georgia was told her only financing option was 13.9% APR through the dealership. She almost signed, but a friend convinced her to try her credit union first. She got approved at 7.2%. On a $15,000 loan over 60 months, that difference cost nearly $3,000 extra. What to do? Get pre-approved from your bank or credit union before you even step into the dealership. Walk in with your own financing already in hand, then let the dealer try to beat your rate. Suddenly, you hold all the power. Never let a dealer be your only option. Now, the fourth lie is all about pressure, and it works because buying a car is emotional. You're sitting in the finance office. You say, "I need to think about it." And the salesman's whole tone shifts. He says, "I totally understand, but I have to be honest with you. I have another buyer coming in this afternoon. My manager approved this price just for today. If you leave, I cannot promise this car will still be here. This is manufactured urgency, pure and simple. In most cases, the car will still be there. The price will be similar. This pressure exists for one reason only, to stop you from doing more research or visiting a competitor." Real example. A buyer in Chicago walked away from a today-only deal on a 2021 Ford F-150. The dealer called him the next day and the day after that. A full week later, the deal was still available, and with a slightly better price because the buyer had shopped around. What to do? Always sleep on a major purchase. Tell them you'll be back tomorrow. If the deal truly disappears overnight, there are thousands of other cars out there. A real good deal does not vanish in 24 hours. Patience is your biggest weapon inside a dealership. And the fifth and final lie, this one happens at the very end. When you think the deal is already done, you've agreed on the price. You're in the finance office, you're tired, you're excited, and you just want to drive home in your new car. Then the paperwork arrives, and buried inside are extras like paint protection packages, VIN etching, nitrogen tire fills, credit life insurance, and an extended warranty that quietly adds $3,000 to your total. The finance manager smiles and says, "These are just standard add-ons. Every car we sell comes with these." That is a lie. Almost none of these are legally required. They are products the finance manager is specially trained to sell in that final moment, when your guard is down and you just want to be done. Real example, a buyer in California sat down to sign on a $16,000 car. By the time the finance manager finished, the total had jumped to $21,400. That's $5,400 in add-ons, including a $2,800 extended warranty, a $900 paint sealant, and $700 in so-called dealer accessories. What to do? Before you even walk into the finance office, write this on a piece of paper. I decline all add-ons. Hand it to the finance manager the moment they start. Say clearly, I'm only signing for the car at the agreed price. Nothing extra today. You can always purchase an extended warranty later, often cheaper, directly from a third-party provider. Do not let the finish line fool you. The game is still being played. So let's quickly bring it all together. The first lie, this price is already our lowest. It never is. Always research market value before you go in. The second lie, the Carfax is clean. Always get an independent mechanical inspection. The third lie, you can't get approved anywhere else. Get pre-approved from your own bank or credit union first. The fourth lie, this deal expires today. Walk away. Sleep on it. Good deals don't disappear overnight. The fifth lie, add-ons are required. They are never required. Decline everything in writing. Buying a used car doesn't have to be a stressful experience. It just requires preparation. And right now, you are more prepared than the vast majority of buyers who walk into dealerships every single day. If this video gave you value, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. It truly helps this channel grow. And if you know someone who's about to buy their first car, share this video with them right now. It could literally save them thousands of dollars. Subscribe for more videos that protect your money and your peace of mind. I'll see you in the next one.